Hey all, I'm going to walk you through how to build a slide and how to come up with ideas for this project. So here is an example of a slide that has some problems I want to identify, and then I'll talk you through how to solve some of these problems. So the slide says, hey, I've identified two states that are really underperforming. Their average revenue per store, which is great because that's normalized. That's an apples to apples. You can compare this number with this number. It needs attention. And then it says Colorado and Utah have the lowest average store revenue, making them the clearest priority for operational review and sales improvement. So here's what this slide is not doing correctly that would fail this analysis check. So number one, that is not specific. That is not a specific action to Ruby. Identifying the problem is not super helpful. Ruby likely knows where she's suffering. Um, and then this solution is just not actionable. What does that mean specifically? So let's get more specific. And then lastly, we need a revenue number and to validate that our recommendation actually will turn the company around. Something like 2 to 4%, I think, would be reasonable expectation for a specific change, because we know like a 10% change in revenue would be incredible. So something like that, yeah, as long as it's material. So let's talk about what could we do. Okay, so I'm going to open this and I just want to see I want to see sales, a trend of sales by department. I guess let's start out. And I want to see this by year, which is our trend. And I want to see the department and I want to see sales. Okay, so dairy trending pretty well. Kitchen actually trending really well. Living room doing okay. Meat pretty stable. Holy cow, outdoors is getting crushed. So that's my first red flag. Like from a product perspective, something's going on in outdoors. Okay, so that's my step one, is I'm trying to identify a problem. So let's go deeper on this. Let's add another matrix. We're going to have the same year, and this time on product. I want the products. I want specific products. And I'm going to limit, actually, I don't want the ID. I want the product name. And I want to limit this filters on this visual. Filters on this visual. I want just outdoor products. There we go. And I want to see their sales. Okay. So I am seeing that the entire department is just in total disarray. And we've got some really low performers like 30-piece diving tool, pool toys, inflatable river tubes. Okay, so let's go here. 30-piece diving toys. And then that was 18K in revenue. And then in the most recent year. And then let's see, ski poles is 18.3K, ski poles. And then inflatable river tubes. Okay, so this is our revenue, and I'm saying if we cut them, this is across all stores. If we cut these, we're only going to lose 56K, and it's going to open up some space for us to offer different products. So I think one product we could offer is probably pickleball products. And I think we should offer a racket, a balls, some kind of balls offering, and then a bag, I guess. And we're gonna do some research to find out like what would be. We'll go low tier on the racket. So entry level racket will be $50. And okay, and then we'll assume like we're doing a 3 ball set, and I googled it, and I think like a reasonable price is $9. And then I don't know what bag is gonna be. Again, entry bag is $35. Okay. And again, on a week sale per week, I think we can do 1.5 rackets and 3 of the balls, and then 1 bag. So annually, that means this times 52. That's our annual total. And then across, or store-wide, or not store-wide, company-wide, it would be this number times 105 stores. Okay, so now what have I done? Now, one thing we probably need to do is racquetball the right product? So in other words, could I go to chat, and I think I've already done this. I was like, I'm managing 105 stores. I want to introduce pickleball. Is there publicly available data to prove pickleball would be a good product? And then it's got some good Kager information among other growth stuff. So like the question is, do we have publicly available data to support my position? I think we do. Okay, so now is this material? Well, let's look at total revenue. Let's go back here. Total revenue, if I add another, and I just want to see total revenue by year. So column, we can do rows here. Sales, 21.5 million. Okay, this divided by 21.5 is 3.5%. So does this pass my materiality for one of my changes? And the answer is absolutely. A 3.5% change for one change would be fantastic. Another consideration is like, how quickly can we implement this? How expensive would it be to implement this? And so my main slide, so let's talk about what my main slide would look like. Here's my slide. My main slide might just be, my title would be right here, and my title would be like, by introducing 3 key pickleball products, we will increase revenue by 750K or 3.5%. Okay, and then I might just show very simply, oh, by the way, it's not 750K. We have to do one more thing. It's 750K less the revenue I lost. So my net revenue would be this number less this number. And then my now question is this number divided by 25 is 3.2%. So it's actually, I will increase, where's my slide? Oh yeah, I will increase revenue by 690 or 3.2%. That's my net revenue. And then a slide could just be, and this would be, I don't know, it's going to show, I guess, 21.5 here. And this is revenue I guess down here it would say revenue before product change. And then another one right here, and it would be bigger, and it would be equals 21.5 plus 0.690. And then it's revenue after change. So this might be all we need on the slide. Maybe we add a card that's like, this is the Kager, but we include all of our math, and it should look way better than this. And our sources, okay, 15.6% Kager, URL is right here. Okay, so like I've proved to the reviewer, in this case me, the auditor, number one, like, is this a good reason to do this thing? Yeah, this is a good reason. We're going to increase revenue materially. Do we have proof that what I'm saying is true and that my assumptions are reasonable? I think we do. So I'm going to include this. I either include this on a slide or I include a separate spreadsheet that I upload that proves it. I'm happy to review a spreadsheet and a Power BI file.